Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this here. Different take on this whole thing. So I went back and I looked at it. Emma, here's the eye. Here's all of these colors. If this cube is a cell, we know that the cell is corrupted. So what if they're talking about a cell in a body? So let's look here. Remember here they show these idiots carrying the dude. Orlando Pulse Massacre. Right here. If you look behind here. Well, they've got it marked. Here it is here. It says MRI. So then I go over here and I do some research. MRIs produce a strong magnetic field inside the eye. Well, here's the eye right here. This guy's fake as fuck. So here's the eye. Right here. The MRI, magnetic field. Remember I was telling you about the magnetic field? That the MRI scanners produce a strong magnetic field. Or a tunnel or a donut-shaped scanner, which is down here. Says because Sam has so many scans, he has been put through several different machines, all with complicated and forgettable names. In the last few months, he started referring to the machines by the food they resemble. Certain machines are sandwiches, while others are tacos. Remember Taco Mac, Dr. Evil? An MRI is a mega ridiculous iced donut machine. So here you got the MRI. They're specifically showing you that there. They're telling you that it's an eye or a tunnel of a donut-shaped scanner. There's the eye right there. And then over here, they got the donut shop. Right here. This here, remember all the gunshots and all that popping they keep talking about? If we look here, cancer cells pop their own nucleuses to squeeze through a tight spot. What was the story? Everybody had to get out through a small hole. I mean, on some level, it sounds to me like we're in a cell of a living being, and that there's a cancer inside this cell. And these cancer cells are trying to escape a magnetic resonance or a cancer treatment. You know, don't they call? Let me see. Hang on a second. So I got to thinking, if we're living inside of a cell, it's a living cell, right? These fucking things, whatever they are, that keep trying to get into this reality, are like cancer cells that are trying to invade into a cell. So I looked at these guys and I think to myself, what are these guys? Well, what are they? They're free radicals. A free radical is like a crazy person without any restraints. If we look at that in the medical term, free radicals are atoms or groups of atoms with an odd unpaired number of electrons and can be formed when oxygen interacts with certain molecules. Once formed, these highly reactive radicals can start a chain reaction like dominoes. The chief danger comes from the damage they can do when they react with important cellular components such as DNA or the cell membrane. Cells may function poorly or die if this occurs. To prevent free radical damage, the body has a defense system of antioxidants. You know, the more I look at this, I mean, at least if this is a multi-level story, this is going on at a cellular level as well as a celestial level. You've got the eye here. You've got the MRI over here. It's a magnetic field like I've been telling you. It's shaped like a donut. Here's the donut here. They make sure to show you the MRI over here. I mean the donut shop, because that's what's being shown over here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me find a picture of it. Watch. Now you see this? The pulse created that. That's what the pulse created.
Tonight, our community witnessed or experienced a very horrific crime. Many lives were lost, and many more individuals were impacted by witnessing the crime. Many were saved.
So there's the eye.
However, by the heroic efforts of the men and women of OPD, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Seminole County Sheriff's Office. We have great cooperation from FDLE and the FBI, all our law enforcement agencies, fire departments from Orlando, Seminole County, and Orange County, and all of the hospital personnel that have been working through the night. Great cooperation from FDLE and the FBI, all our law enforcement agencies, fire departments from Orlando, Seminole County, and Orange County, and all of the hospital personnel that have been working through the night.
Here's the altered dreams. I keep telling you that's because we're in a dream state, but watch. Orlando stand-up MRI. Okay? What do you make? Why would you give a shit? I know they're saying they're carrying them back there, but that's not the story here. The story is this is what's going on. Dunkin' Donuts, the MRI, the donut. The machine you go in is shaped like a donut. It's the MRI machine. When you're inside there, because it's shaped like an eye, it creates a magnetic field which creates a resonance picture of what it looks like, where the cancer is. Then you go on to the treatment. But the point is that these cancer cells pop their own nucleuses to squeeze through a tight spot. Remember they defeated the wall? This to me sounds like this story's going up through all the levels. Like it's a person's body that's invaded with cancer and they're trying to save it, but yet it goes up through all the levels. The cancer is trying to spread. That's what you're seeing here. I don't know whose body this is or who this is or where this is happening, but this is certainly got to do with something that has to do with something medical. And that they're talking about, you know, let me see if I can find it. So here I showed you all of this yesterday, right? Here's the 35. Three responses to the end of cycle 5. So there's your 3 and your 5. This is a story that's happening on many levels, even all the way down to a cell in somebody's body, and I don't know whose it is, but it's a cell that's got cancer or free radicals in it. If we go here, look, rah. Well, we all know what the rah thing is. I don't have a mass. Remember what I told you about mass? Why are the Catholics always going to mass? Right? Mass is a tumor. Again, it's equated a sandwich machine while others are tacos, and MRI. It's saying the same thing. It's all kind of saying the same thing. I'll keep working on it. But it's like a story of a cancer patient, kind of, and the cell is being infected with cancer cells. It was like a healthy cell that's being infected with cancer cells that are breaking through. And to cover it, they're making it's the same story. They're breaking through into this reality and they're going to destroy it. Or at least that's what they're trying to do. I'll keep working on it.